Hello everyone, this is Tammy from Llamas Creations DIY. Today I'll be joining in on the School Days Challenge hosted by Tiffany over at Broke Girl Aesthetics. More on that later on in the video, but first let's start crafting. I have this empty oatmeal crisp cereal box. First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue the lid shut, just with some hot glue there. Then, taking a ruler and a knife, I'm going to cut this box diagonally in half. Taking some extra cardboard, I'm going to cut pieces the width of the bottom of the half of that box there and the length of it, and then I'm going to glue them inside just to give it some extra support. And I do this for both sides, both box sides. Making sure it fits, and then just gluing it in with some hot glue. Next, what I'm going to do is I have some of this cardstock paper. It's fairly thick stuff. I picked two colors out. I pick out an orange and a bluish one. And I'm just trying to figure out and line it up there to see the best way to fit. Doing my creases so I can cover the bottom and the side. And then using my pen, I'm going to trace along and cut out the parts that I don't need. Now, using my glue stick, this is the first time trying it with a glue stick. I'm going to glue the bottom down, fold that little piece up, and then I also glue the side down with the glue stick as well. Now, I either had a bad glue stick, or my paper was too thick, or I don't know, but it was not sticking very well. So I used my hot glue here and there to help hold it in place. And then I realized it wasn't working at all, so I started to use Mod Podge. It made it a lot easier. And I also learned a little trick from Trish and Kay over at the Crafting Cousins. If you have thick paper like this, spritz it with a little bit of water and it's easier to move around and make it flatter onto whatever you're putting the paper on. And it actually did work pretty good. And here's both of them done so far. Using Mod Podge works best. Now, taking my stickers, I'm just going to stick on my sons' names. I have 3 sons, but I only made 2 because 2 of them are in the older grades and they would need stuff like this, where my younger son doesn't. So I just stick on his stickers for his name, and I do the other one, and there they both are. Little book holders for back to school. I just found some books around and just use those as an example. So today's video is about School Days. It's hosted by Broke Girl Aesthetics. She is a wonderful crafter. She does all kinds of collaborations and doggo tree hauls, Fun Time Friday. Her co-host is Sarah from Can Sarah DIY It. She is another small YouTuber just like myself. Go on over and give her some support. Her link will be in the description box along with the playlist. Now, I have this scrap piece of wood. I was actually going to throw it out because it was in pretty bad shape, but I thought let's try to use it. So I sanded half of the board because I only need that half, and I painted it in this black chalk paint. Now, taking these cork sheets, they're about 14 by 14 I think, and I'm just going to take one full one, glue a piece to it, and then taking my glue gun, I'm also going to run a bead down the back and the front where I glued the 2 pieces together, just to give it some extra support. And then taking this other one that had the crack down the middle, I'm just going to cut off 2 more pieces. One that's going to be 2 inches by the length of that first full piece. And then I'm going to do another one, I think it's 3 inches by 2 inches. Just using my craft knife, I'm going to cut it out. I'd like to say hello to all of my subscribers, especially the ones that have been here from the beginning. You guys are awesome. You stay around and stick with me and keep on watching all my videos. If you're new, coming over from another channel, or you've just stopped by and YouTube has shown you this video, I'd like to say welcome and thank you for coming. Please hit that subscribe button, like this video, and give it a thumbs up. Now, taking some old cloth that I have, I've used it previously in a video making pillows for outside. I'm going to wrap this cork board just with this fabric. I think it came from an old tablecloth. And because I didn't have a piece big enough to cover the whole thing, I'm going to do it in 2 separate pieces. Excuse me. Trimming up the edges that I don't need and gluing it all down. Taking the second piece, gluing one side down, other side down, trimming it up, and then I glue the top down as well. And I'm just using hot glue. Now I have this, it's called Rick Rack. I've had it for an extremely long time. I think you use it for sewing and stuff. So I thought I'd use it on here and just putting some in places here and there. One going across, one going sideways, just whatever way I thought would look pretty neat. Give it a little extra more detail. Now, taking that wrapped cork board, we're going to glue it onto the other side of this board. Using some wood glue, a whole lot of wood glue, and my hot glue. I'm just going to put it all over the back there and place it down onto the board on the other side of the chalkboard part. Just like that. Taking my pencil, I'm writing in the words school on one side and days on the other side. And then taking my white chalk pen, I'm going to draw over top. And then I was just playing around and needed something in the middle. So I was trying to draw out a bow. I didn't want to put an actual bow on there, seeing as this is for boys. I mean, they like bows, but not really. They're boys. So I found my orange paint marker here and tried to color it in. I was having issues with my paint markers for some reason. And here it is, all done. It'll look good up on top of the wall, and I can hang all their school stuff on it, their calendars and everything. I'd like to say thank you to Tiffany for hosting this challenge. It was a lot of fun creating things for school for my boys. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe, like this video, and don't forget to hit that bell. I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and we'll see you again next time. Bye.